Hello there, Leo. This is your Sagittarius full moon reading, where we will briefly go over the past, present, and future energies that may be influencing your path at this time. The time, relative time that the past, present, future spread is pulled, or my spread is pulled, is on the lunar cycles. So this will be for the past new moon. This will be going into the next new moon, and this is the current full moon. So this was the Aries new moon, and we'll be going into the Gemini new moon with this card. And of course, as always, bottom of the deck. And I did pull an oracle card for all of the signs, so we'll also discuss that at the very end to just wrap it all up. So let's just discuss this, because I actually feel really good. I mean, honestly, if you look at these cards, it's a really good reading. It's not like overflowing with like perfect like happiness and happy-go-lucky, joy or anything like that, but it's like I see this as a renewal of your inspiration and that spark that really creates, your spark to really truly create. I mean, let's just talk about this Eight of Cups first, I guess, and we'll just get into it. So with this Eight of Cups upright in the past position, I'm getting the feeling that for you, Leo, you really had to let go of trying to rationalize anything and just kind of letting go of your feelings, or not letting go of your feelings, but kind of letting go of your attachment to them and looking at the deeper meaning of what it really meant and what it really means for you. And this, I feel, has led you to this Nine of Wands in reverse energy here, which I'm seeing this a few different ways, but I feel like it's kind of all the same. I'm honestly kind of seeing this with this in reverse. Well, if we even just talk about how this looks upright, where it looks like he's got quite a ways to go, but he's just still trying. Like, he's just like, I'm almost there, almost, like I'm seeing even the way that this is set up. And even the nine is like, it's that last, stepping stone till you get to 10 or, 0 or 1, where it goes into, the next cycle. So you can even just see this as like, not necessarily the end, but, like that last part, or not that last part, but like the part where you're almost completely overwhelmed and it just feels like, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. So with this in reverse, I'm thinking that maybe my tablet. I'm thinking that this is feeling more because of that soul searching, doing that time of finding that deeper meaning. You were able to realize that maybe you don't have to sit here and like burn yourself out trying to reach this, I wouldn't say unattainable like goal or goal line, but it's like you don't have to be on such like defensive mode. You don't have to be on such like, be so just like, oh my gosh, I just have to keep going, or you know what I mean? Or it's not really necessarily like fearful, but it's like a paranoia. Like, if I stop now, I'm never gonna get there. And I feel like that is what's needing to be released. The whole rat race, the idea that you have to keep going and going and going, like there's someone to beat, or there's some destination that needs to be met at a certain time, or any of that, that's not what's important. I feel like, especially with this star card here, I feel like you're really starting to realize what's important. and not just realize, but I feel like it's you're really being inspired again, spiritually inspired. Like you're really learning how to manifest again. Not like learning, like, I mean, you can look at it that way. Like the Ace of Wands is like the beginner. Like even when you look in this card, it's like he's like in a lab. I'd argue it's really his lab, so I wouldn't say he's a beginner, but it's like, you know, kind of at, not like square one, but it's like going back to basics. Going back to what I know what to do, how I know how to act, how I know how to create. I'm even seeing this as insight, like spiritual guidance that you receive that helps you to get this Ace of Wands energy. To really find a new passion for life, maybe. Or not even just a whole new passion for life in such a vague way, but it could be realizing like whatever this path you were going on was complete like garbage. I don't want to say garbage, but like it was all illusion. Like it was just all not even a thing. That wasn't even like the way the Peace Dealer says, if you guys follow him on YouTube, that was all filler. That was all filler arc. Or not even that it was filler arc, but it was like it played its purpose, but it's like all you really need to do is just lean into what you really believe. And I do see this as like seeking guidance from your like your spirit guides, if that's something you're into. Definitely like your higher self, God, just whatever it is that you look up to or speak to, even if it's just yourself, like your higher self, or whatever, you know. I'm seeing as you find this inspiration, not necessarily like outside, but it's like you're able to kind of find it within. Even when you think of an Ace of Wands, kind of, I see as more like a spiritual flame within yourself. But even the way like the water is being poured, some would say it's being like poured carelessly, but I'm seeing in this, at least in this context, as like being able to refill your cups with new opportunity, with new passion. Even if we want to look at some of these, as I was going through these, the only minor arcana card for a minute is this one, where it's even in reverse. Seven of Coins is kind of like a stagnant, not necessarily like where you don't know what to do, but like it's like review time, kind of taking the time to assess which way you're kind of going to go with this. Do you really even like what it is that you're developing or creating in this moment? And I mean, we could go on. Like I said, there's Judgment in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Empress, and then you get the Wheel of Fortune, and then, oh yeah, and then you get Strength. Oh yeah, this isn't in reverse. This is actually the wrong side up, I think. Or I think I may have like twisted them around, because some of these were not that way. Anyway, I feel like you get my point. So let's just get to the Oracle card here for you guys. We have the Omega Dragon. Really, I mean, if you guys don't already know, blue and purple are like my favorite colors. So these colors in these cards are just like so gorgeous the way that they do them. But excuse me. Let's get to the message. So it says, harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. And I just feel like that is just so resonant with this message. This is so resonant, I feel. Ace of Wands for me is even like intention. I feel like that Wand's energy is that intent, that will to do something. And birthing a higher consciousness, even this Ace of Wands love like birthing something new. And I'm seeing this with this Aquarian energy. Really bringing in this higher consciousness. So let's just read the passage, shall we? Excited for this one because I haven't pulled this one for myself before. So let's read on. Oop, I just wanted to make sure I paused because I got a phone call. I wasn't sure if the mic went off, but let's go ahead and read. Ninth dimensional Omega dragons carry the divine feminine vibrations of Shikana. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is the feminine counterpart of Archangel Metatron's higher light and represents pure creative vision. These powerful beings are assisting the birth of higher consciousness on Earth. Collectively, they hold the vision for the new golden age, and this will enable us to achieve the intention set by Lady Gaia for the evolution of the planet. These beautiful silver-white dragons will also help us hold a personal vision for the highest good. Every wish starts with a thought that is translated into a picture. These dragons can see into our mind and will hold our vision with us. When an Omega dragon comes to you, it is time to give birth to a special new project, pathway, or aspect of yourself that has remained hidden. Call upon these dragons to fill you with the power of the divine feminine. This will enable you to hold your vision and bring it to fruition in a wise, balanced, and harmonious way. Most important of all, ask the Omega dragon to look into the greatest desire of your soul and hold the vision of bringing it to manifestation. These dragons can be any shape or size, so just still your mind and give them permission to merge with your energy. Ask them to soften your path and the paths of all who hold the vision of the new golden age. And so I really feel that this message brought so much clarity and even confirmation for these cards. So I really hope that this message resonated with you, Leo. I really do. I feel like you guys are really leading the way into something very special. I mean, not just you. We all are playing a part. But I just take it easy on yourself. I just want to say that because I just feel like we all just feel like an urge to really get on our life path. But I guess I just want to say, especially when I'm looking at that Nine of Wands card, to just kind of let it be. And to, as the passage said, ask for, guidance, ask for help in holding this vision that you know, this biggest, greatest desire that you maybe have had for a while, but have just never felt like it could ever come to fruition. Because you just never felt like you had that manifestation ability. Like you just never had that power. So, again, I really do hope that this leaves you well. Have a great full moon, Leo. I will be back, hopefully, with the new moon reading in Gemini for you guys. As always, you can find me... you can find me on Instagram on... Gladiator in Sweats. My mouth and my mind is just all over the place. Clearly need to take a break. So, you can find me on Instagram at Gladiator in Sweats. Let me just make sure that's clear. As well as you can check out my daily videos, as well as the weekly tarot forecast. I don't know why I'm like so spaced out right now. I'm like losing it. I think that's it. So, again, you guys, I'm giving you so much love and just so much support. I am just so here with you guys and so much love. So much love. I'm appreciative for the part that you guys are playing. So, with that, I'll leave you guys. Have a great one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.